Hello, welcome to our fourth video blog. My name is Fabio Curry and I'm the Managing Director here at Club Vini in Fulham, and today we are talking about Marche. Beautiful sort of coastline, beautiful sort of place to go. I mean, the place we're talking about at the moment is in a place called Monteprandone, and the winery is called Il Conte Villa Prandone. We work quite closely with these guys, and they're a very exciting sort of company. They're young. I mean, I say young, they're on their third generation now, so they have history. They're on the third generation of the Angelis family, and they produce some amazing wines, and they're really quirky in what they do, and they capture a lot of attention. And when I say quirky, they do things like cloudy wine, which is quite big at the moment. They do things like this Passerina. If you were to order a case of this Passerina, every label in the box will be a different colour of the same wine. They produce lots of different. They do a white wine with a red grape, so they do a Sangiovese white. You know, the top wine that we're talking about here, it's called Conte, and it's got 3 Swarovski crystals in every label. Things like this really capture the attention, but it's not to say it's gimmicky. These guys are producing some amazing wines, and we're going to try some of them today. So I'm quite excited. They're multi-award winning. You know, these guys have got 40 hectares of vineyards, and they do a lot with those 40 hectares. Okay, so the first one that we have today is a Passerina. Now this is the one that if you order a case, you get a different colour label in every box, which is again just a quirky sort of thing. But this is 100% Passerina. A really good wine that's easy. I mean, these 2 wines that we're going to have today are and that's what I love about them, is their simplicity. Passerina is a grape variety from the area of Marche. Now, Marche is usually famous for Verdicchio. And again, we're moving away from what everybody knows and trying to show you something that you might not know or might not have tried before. So again, the white wine from the area of Passerina, really nice and approachable sort of grape variety. This has got a nice freshness to it, really sort of, it's got the straw sort of yellow colour, but again, fresh, the good acidity. It's got a really good minerality or sapidity, and that's due to the proximity of the Adriatic Sea, which is literally, a stone's throw away, and you're getting the sea breezes, which bring that saltiness, which actually you can pick up on the wine. And this is a great sort of, just a light, fresh white wine, which is what a lot of people want in a white wine. But this will go really well with sort of any sort of hors d'oeuvres, any sort of fish or light dishes. Nothing too strong, because it's not a huge, powerful white wine. This is just something that's easy, fresh, and good to go. Okay, next. Again, another sort of native grape or big seller in the area that you might not have heard of is Rosso Piceno. Rosso Piceno is a wine produced in Marche. Now this is Sangiovese and Montepulchiano. And the thing I love about this grape is the 2 grapes together work so well. You have the rusticness of the Montepulchiano, and you have the robustness of the Sangiovese and the sort of smoothness as well. So looking at the colour, again, it's sort of deep dark colour, because the 2 grapes together are sort of dark in colour. Again, it's got that sort of, I don't know if you call it a vinous sort of smell, but that's what I love. I love that rusticness, which is very popular with Montepulchiano. And again, the taste of Sangiovese. Sangiovese is one of my favourite grapes, and this has that sort of taste that I really love. The 2 working together really works. Yeah, I mean, it's got a real simple sort of simpleness to it, which isn't a bad thing. I know it sounds horrible, but it's not. It's something that I love. I love how it's not trying to be something it's not. This is something that's very sort of clean. It's easy drinking, and it's got a bit of body to it. It's got a bit of rustic tannins from the Montepulchiano. It's actually quite a rounded wine, really pleasant on the mouth, quite persistent as well. And this is something that will go with absolutely anything. This will last you the whole meal. This will go from starters, main course, and dessert with cheeses. This wine will be perfect for. And again, a wine that you could sort of drink on its own as well. But again, I would say sort of light sort of meat dishes, medium-aged cheeses, nothing too strong. Because again, this isn't a wine that's going to blow your socks off. This is a wine that you're going to drink all the time, if you like. Very very different now. The name of the wine is called Le Conte, or the Count. Now this wine actually has 3 real Swarovski crystals in every label. And this is a showcase wine of theirs, which again, it's not a joke wine. This is something that's amazing. This has won many awards. It's an award-winning wine. This is 100% Montepulchiano, which again is a grape that's very popular in the area. It grows really well there, and to be 100% is a very sort of difficult wine to get right. But they've done it, and it is such a complex, deep sort of wine that it does really well, and I love it. This is something that's a special occasion wine. It's not going to be cheap, but it's something that, you know, if you're going to have a special occasion or you're going to spend out, this is a great example of what Montepulchiano can achieve. Doesn't disappoint. I mean, this wine's got all the characteristics of a fine wine, and it is a fine wine. You get all the sort of fragrances of cacao, leather. You get the sort of robustness. Like, it's a full-bodied wine. Persistence is, I'm saying it because it's still there, it's still lingering in my mouth, which is great. So this is a wine that you're not going to be necking. This is a wine that you're going to be, you know, taking your time with. You're going to have a nice bit of steak with this, a nice bit of rare steak, because the tannins will work with the protein in the rare meat. This is something that I'd love to just sit and, almost like a meditation wine, just sit, relax, watch the world go by and sip this slowly. A great wine, which I'm privileged to sort of sit here and talk and try and talk to you about it. So thank you very much for watching. Please do respond on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Have a look at our YouTube channel, and please get in touch if there's something you want to hear about or listen to. I'll be more than happy to listen to your thoughts. Thank you very much.